It would take me to be the one to have to do this, but I have no problem whatsoever at all. Let me tell y'all, man, Moor does not mean Westerner. The word Moor does not come from the Canaanite word Mahurin. Anybody who is telling you that is sadly mistaken, and they are doing poor scholarship. The reason why I say they're doing poor scholarship is because Mahurin is supposed to be a Canaanite word, a Moabite word, Hebrew word, right? And these are who Moor say they are, yet they refuse to study these languages. So what happens is they play this speculation, conjecture game when it comes to these words that come from their languages, all right? And so what bothers me is, like I said plenty of times before, Moors are presenting the speculations on these Canaanite, these Hebrew, these Moabite words, yet nobody never bats an eye when they don't produce the word in that language. Like, they cannot show you the spelling of Mahurin, for example. They can't show you that in Canaanite. They cannot show you that in Moabite. They cannot show you that in Hebrew. They cannot show you that in Ammonite, Hittite, Jebusite. They cannot show you that in none of those languages whatsoever. They cannot even write it, which means if they can't do that, they can't write it, they can't read it, that means they cannot expose the root word to you. Because if we have the root, then we have the meaning. Then we know what type of fruit the tree is going to be producing, right? Makes sense, right? So what I did was I put together a very comprehensive video, maybe 35, 40 minutes long, because I actually went in on this one. And I am debunking that whole Moor means Westerner and Moor comes from Mahurin thing. I'm able to do that because I can read the language. I can write the language. I know what the root word is for both of those words, Moor and Mahurin. So if you're interested in finding out the actual meaning of the word Moor, the true meaning, the origin, the true etymology of it, then what you need to do is go below this video in the caption or the description, click that very first link. There also may be a button on the screen, and if there's not a button on the screen, there should be a web address on the screen that you can search in your address bar, type in your address bar. It'll get you right over to the video, and trust me, you're gonna see without the shadow of a doubt that Moor does not come from Mahurin, which means Moor does not mean Westerner. I'm up out of here. Look forward to seeing you on the other side. Peace.